Hello, hello, good morning, guys.
Good morning, teacher.
So, how are you?
Bye.
Pretty good.
Okay, how was your weekend?
It was so good.
Okay, okay, very good, good to know. Let me start sharing the screen. Do you see my screen now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, very good. So, thank you guys for joining. Thank you for being one more week here in the class. And let's start. We will start the class with a little quiz about last week's topic. Remember that last week we studied about the subject pronoun, the object pronoun, the possessive adjective, etc. So we will have a little review with a game. And let's see. Okay, so tell me, what will be the correct answer here? I haven't got a pen. Can you give your pen, please? A, B, or C?
A.
A. Okay, let's choose letter A. Very good. That's correct. Now we have this one. This is Jack. Mother is so kind. What's the correct option?
B.
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 B. His mother is so kind. Let's see.
Yes.
Yes, that is correct. Very good. Let's go to number 3. Look at, she is so beautiful. Look at her or look at she?
Her.
Hair.
Her.
Her.
Okay, thank you. Look at her. Very good. That's correct. Let's go to the next one. This is Anne. That is really funny.
Her.
Hair.
Her.
Her.
Very good. Her. Okay, number 5. John is my best friend. I can tell everything.
Him.
B.
Him? B?
B.
Yes. B.
Okay, let's see. Yes, that's correct. Letter B. This one, Donald and Mark are teachers. Students are smart. They're, them, or they.
A.
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 They're students? Okay, excellent. Number 7. Manchester United is my favorite football team. I like it, them, or their. Okay, them. Let's
No.
see.
It.
It.
Yes, I like them. Remember that in this case, I is the subject, he's making the action and the action is like. So the object pronoun is them because they are receiving the action. All right, this one, I like, they are so cool. I like me, I like my, or I like I.
My.
My.
My family, very good. Let's go to number 9. My favorite food is pizza. I like it or I like it.
I like it.
I like it.
Okay, letter B, very good. Let's go to number 10. I've got 2 sisters. Names are Julie and Mary.
A.
They.
There.
A.
There, okay, their names, very good. Their names are Julie and Mary, excellent. Okay, her has got a sister or she has got a sister.
She.
She.
Letter B, let's see. Yes, that's correct. She has got a sister. Excellent. That's my father. Him name is Dave or his name is Dave?
His name.
His.
Okay, very good. Next one. Can you tell your phone number? Can you tell my phone
Me.
number or me? Okay.
B.
Can you
Me.
tell me? Very good. Can you tell me your phone number? Excellent. Okay. These apples are for us or for ours?
For us.
For us.
Us? Okay, let's see. Yes, that's correct. Very good. And the last one. Teacher is kind and friendly. Us teacher or our teacher?
Our
Our.
teacher.
Our teacher. Very good. And yes, excellent. So we got 100%. Very good. Okay, let's go back to the presentation. And today we will learn how to make invitations in English. This is actually a very simple and easy topic. And let me see, Azucena, can you help me reading this slide, please?
Okay. When we give somebody an invitation, we ask if they would like to go to somewhere or do something or have something. We can use the formal phrase, would you like to? And the more informal phrase, do you want to? Example, would you like to come to dinner on Friday night? Karen, would you like some cake? And do you want to go to for a cake, coffee?
Coffee. Do you want to go for a coffee? Excellent. So, whenever you want to invite someone to do something, to go somewhere, that's the way that we politely ask invitations. We use the form, would you like to, specifically like this. Would you like to, this is the phrase. And after the preposition to, then we actually add the verb in the base form. For example, would you like to have dinner with me? Would you like to go to the movies with me? Would you like to join us for the movies? Would you like to go to the beach with us? That is the way that we request or that we ask for somebody to do something with us. As you can see here, guys, would you like to is the polite form, and then we have the informal, do you want to? Okay, questions about this?
It is possible to use wanna.
Yes, however, that's like very, very informal. It is actually called slang. The word wanna is like slang, but it is also like possible. My advice would be that you use that expression maybe with very close friends, with people that you have a lot of confidence, because it is like extremely, extremely informal, not like these two expressions. But yes, it is possible. Did I answer your question?
Yes, thank you.
Okay. Any other questions? No questions, guys? Your silence doesn't tell me anything, guys. Do you have questions?
No, teacher.
Okay. Guys, I will request you that if the topic is clear, at least open your microphone and say no questions. Or if you have questions, you can definitely ask, okay? But don't stay in silence, please. Okay, let's go to the next slide. Now we have, how do we accept invitations, accepting invitations? Do I have any volunteer to read this slide?
Me, teacher.
Go ahead, please.
A. Frank, would you like a chocolate? B. Yes, please. A. Would you like to come to the cinema with us tonight? B. Thanks. That would be great.
Okay, thank you, Christian. Pronunciation of this word, guys, the pronunciation will be like wood, okay? Like similar to madera, wood. We will, like this, wood. The L in this word, guys, is mute. We don't say would. We just say would. That will be the pronunciation of this word. And my friend Christian, the pronunciation of this is us. Would you like to come to the cinema with us tonight? And that's the way that we reply. Let's imagine that we accept that it's okay for us. So we say, yes, please, or yes, I would like to. Yes, that would be great, okay? It's not mandatory that we use would. As you see in the examples, we can just say, yes, that's okay. Yes, that would be great. Or yes, I would like to, but it's not mandatory that we answer with the expression would. However, for asking, for making an invitation, this is the way we do it. Questions about this?
No,
No,
teacher.
teacher.
Me,
Okay.
teacher, tengo, I
Yes.
have a question.
Yes.
Because it is using come en lugar de go.
Go
Ujú.
es, por ejemplo, ir, y come es como decir venir.
No se podría, es parecida. No, yo lo siento como que es algo parecido, no se podría decir así, go entonces.
Yeah, I mean, you can say it, but for example, if I say, would you like to come to the cinema with us? Te gustaría venir con nosotros al cine, that's using come. Y si uso go, would you like to go to the cinema with us? Es como decir, te gustaría ir. That's like the meaning. Come significa como venir y go significa ir. Si hablamos del meaning es casi lo mismo, pero it's like a different way to use it.
Ahí se usa diferente.
Mhm.
Ok.
Did I answer your question, Rosibel? Is it clear?
Porque en la respuesta dice thanks, that would be, utiliza el verbo be there. Sí, me
Sí,
gustaría
sería.
ir, ahí sí sería
Sí,
ir.
sería, eso sería magnífico. That would be great.
Ya. Solo eso.
Okay. Okay. Any other questions, guys?
No, miss.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Let's move to the next one. So this, denying invitations. Any volunteer, please?
Me, teacher.
Okay, go ahead.
Denying invitation. Letter A, do you want some more coffee? Letter B, no, Tim, I am fine. Letter A, would you like a beer? Letter B, no, thank you. I would prefer a soda.
Dora. Okay, thank you, Dora. So, denying invitations. This is the way we deny something. When we deny, that means we don't want to, okay? It's like we either want to do something or we don't want to do something. In the previous slide, that's the way we answer when we want, when we agree with something. And in denying, this is the way when we don't want something, denying invitations. And here we have the examples. Do you want some coffee? You can just say no thanks. That's it. That's okay. Or if you get asked this question, would you like a beer? We can also say no thank you, and that's it. Or if you prefer a different like beverage, no thank you, I would prefer a soda. As I said, guys, the answers are not mandatory. You don't have to use the auxiliary would in order to answer. These are just examples for you to know how to accept or deny an invitation. Do we have questions about denying invitations?
No.
No, teacher.
Okay, very good. So now let's go to the examples. Now we have this little activity. I want you to give examples with the expressions. Would you like to in the following scenarios? The first one we have having a coffee. Walter, help me with an example about asking an invitation of having a coffee.
Okay. Do you want a coffee?
Okay, what about using would like to?
Would like. Okay. Would you like a coffee?
Okay, would you like a coffee? Glendy, how would you accept that invitation? Hello,
The
Glendy.
acceptation of the first question.
Walter is asking an invitation. He said, would you
Mhm.
like a coffee? So how would you accept that invitation?
I would like to go to drink a coffee.
Okay, and how would you deny that invitation?
Negative form. I don't remember the negative form of gold.
Guys, who can give me an example about denying the invitation of a coffee?
Me, teacher?
Go ahead.
No, thank you. I would prefer water.
Okay, very good. Yes, we can say that. Remember, guys, if you say yes, it's like, yes, I would like to, yes, let's go, depending of the scenario. And if you want to deny, like this is denying, you just say, no, thank you, no, thanks, I'm fine. There is no like wrong or correct structure as long as you declare that you don't want to do that, okay? Let's go to the second scenario. Going to the prom dance, to the graduation party. Let's see, Carolina, give me an example of asking an invitation for going to a graduation party or to a graduation dance.
With would you like?
Yes.
Okay. Would you like come the
Remember that we use would you like to, the
okay.
preposition, would you like to come?
The graduation dijo, ¿verdad?
Yes, graduation party.
Would you like to come the graduation party?
Would you like to come to the graduation
Okay.
party? Okay. Let's see, Suhey, how would you accept that invitation?
The number, the exercise number, teacher.
Number 2.
Okay. Would you going to the mountains.
Okay. The question is, would you like to come to the graduation party? That is the question, Suhey. Would you like to come to the graduation party? Now, I want you to accept this invite. Imagínense que le están preguntando esto. Would you like to come to the graduation party? ¿Cómo aceptaría esa invitación? How would you accept this invitation? This one.
Okay. Eh, yes, I will. I will. Great.
I would like to. Okay. And how would you deny? ¿Cómo denegaría esta invitación? How would you deny this invitation?
No thanks.
That's okay. If you say no thanks,
That's
that's okay. You're denying.
okay. Okay.
Okay, thank you. Let's see, Kevin. Third, how can we make an invitation with this scenario, going to the movies?
Okay, would you like to go to the movies with us?
Okay, would you like to go? I'm sorry, do you say go or come?
Oh, oh.
Go. Okay, go to the movies with us. Okay. Would you like to go to the movies with us? This is the invitation. Let's see. Catherine, how would you accept this invitation?
Okay, yes, I would like it.
Okay, yes, I would like. And how would you deny that invitation?
Excuse me?
How would you deny this invitation, going to the movies?
No, thank you. I would like to go to stay at home.
Okay, very good. Beautiful, thank you. Now let's see. Okay, Nidaling, how can we make an invitation with this scenario, going to a party?
Uh, mm, would you like come to a party with us?
Okay, would you like, remember the preposition, would you like to come to a party with us? Very good. Would you like to come to a party with us? Excellent. So this is the invitation, guys. Magali, how would you accept that invitation?
Thanks. That would be great.
Okay, beautiful. How would you deny that invitation?
No, thanks. I don't like party.
Parties. Okay, very good. Thank you. Now let's go to the next one. Let's see. Xiomara, how would you make an invitation with this, adopting a puppy?
Would you like to adopt a puppy with me?
Okay, would you like to remember that after the preposition to, the verb goes in base form. Okay, adopt would be.
Adopt.
Would you like to adopt a puppy?
Puppy.
Puppy, that's a pronunciation, como con a, puppy. Puppy with me? Okay. Would you like to adopt a puppy with me? Let's see, Dora, how would you accept this invitation?
Yes.
Okay, yes. You can say, yes, I would like to, or yes, that is okay, to make it a little bit longer.
Okay. It's a great
idea, you can say.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a great idea. And how would you deny this invitation?
Yes, it's a great
Great
idea.
Great idea.
Great idea.
Okay, this is accepting. Very good. How would you deny this invitation? How would you say no?
No, thank you.
Okay, no, thank you. Very good. And let's see the last one. Rosibel, how can we make an invitation for this scenario, going to the beach?
Would you like to go into the beach?
Okay. Would you like to remember after the preposition to, the verb is base form. Would you like to go to the beach? You say with me, right?
Mm,
O solo dijo to the beach.
to the beach nomás, pero
Okay, sorry. Okay. So the invitation is, would you like to go to the beach? Very good. Walter, how do you accept this invitation?
Yes, I love the beach.
Okay, excellent. And how would you deny that invitation?
No, I don't like go to the beach.
Okay, I don't like to go to the beach. Okay, very good. Do you have questions about these examples, guys?
I have a question.
Yes.
In the for the night one invitation, you can say I wouldn't.
Yes. No, I wouldn't like to, or no thanks.
Eh, and you can if you can say just no, I wouldn't. It's okay.
It wouldn't be like a complete sentence. You need a verb with would, because would is an auxiliary by itself. So you need a verb to for the sentence to be complete. So in this case, for example, if my question is, would you like to? If you want to deny, it would be no, I wouldn't like, because that would be like making a complete sentence. So in this case, it's necessary that you use a verb with would.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Any other questions? No more
No, teacher.
questions, guys? Okay,
No, teacher.
okay. All right, so these are invitations with would like to, or do you want to, okay? Now let's go to a different but similar expressions that are would you mind or do you mind? This is a similar but like different topic. Help me reading this part, Adriana.
Okay. Both the first verses, would you mind and you mind.
Do you mind?
Do you mind? Sorry. Are used to make a polite request or take someone's permission. To take someone's permission when you want to do something and check if that bothers or creates a problem for a person, we both question. Would you mind if sat here? You basically want to sit next to a person, but you want to check if sitting there cause the person a problem. Meaning it's okay with you if I sit here. It is a problem with you.
Okay, thank you, Adriana. So these expressions, guys, would you mind or do you mind, as you see in the slide, are used to make polite requests or to ask for permission. This is a different way to request permission. And as you see here, the first usage is when you want to do something and check if that bothers. Do we understand the meaning of bothers, guys? This
Ambos.
word, bothers, como que si algo le molesta, exactly, molestar. When you use this expression, you want to verify if that bothers, o sea, si algo le molesta a alguien o si esto crea un problema, if it creates a problem. And we have the example here. Let's imagine that you are in, let's see, in the hospital, okay? You know that hospitals are always very crowded, a lot of people, and you see an empty seat. Yo veo un espacio vacío, right? And you want to sit because you're tired. But there is a person next to the empty seat, okay? Hay una persona ahí a la par de ese espacio donde usted se quiere sentar. So you go to that person and you say, hey, would you mind if I sit here? If the person says, no, that's okay, so you can sit in that place. Se puede sentar ahí, no hay problema. But if the person says, oh, no, I am reserving this seat for somebody, or this seat is taken, o sea, que alguien lo está ocupando. So in that case, you're not allowed to sit there. That is like one usage of would you mind, okay? Questions about this?
No, teacher.
Okay. Let's go to the next one. Help me with this one, Mayra, please.
Okay, to request a person to perform an action for you. It's basically a polite request. The structure is would you mind plus, I don't know how to
Jaren.
pronounce, Jaren.
Jaren.
Would you mind plus Jaren? Do you mind plus Jaren? An example is, would you mind sharing your food with us? And would you mind, and this one?
Shifting.
Shifting. Would you mind shifting a bit? Here we can replace would you mind with do you mind with no difference in meaning. So it is important to know that would you mind is more formal and polite.
Okay, very good. So, thank you so much, Mayra. So this is actually a way that we use whenever we want to ask for a favor to someone. Si usted le quiere pedir un favor a alguien, you can use this expression, would you mind or do you mind? But let's see here, the expression is followed by a gerund. A gerund, guys, is what we call a verb in ing, but the verb in ing doesn't represent an action. It actually represents more like a noun, all right? So, that's the structure basically. Would you mind taking me to the airport? Would you mind borrowing me your cell phone? Do you mind calling my sister? That is the way that we use the expression. Would you mind or do you mind? But we use the gerund. That means what we call a verb in ing. And this expression is very common when we ask for a favor. There is no difference in would you mind and do you mind in this scenario because they basically mean the same, okay? Questions about this one?
And what is the difference in between do you mind and do you mind?
Do you mind and do you mind?
Pardon, will you mind and do you mind?
In this scenario, there is no difference. But in common scenarios, would you mind is more polite than do you mind. Did I answer your question?
I don't know, I'm confused.
What is your confusion?
Eh, no sé si podría explicar como cuál sería la diferencia en otro escenario como para entender la diferencia en este escenario, tal cual.
Ok. En otros escenarios, would you mind es básicamente más formal que do you mind. Como dice acá, cuando se pide un favor, usted puede ocupar ambas expresiones and there is no difference. O sea, ninguna puede ser más formal que la otra en este escenario. Pero en general, cuando se ocupan estas expresiones, would you mind es más formal que do you mind.
I see, yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Any
Teacher,
other questions, guys? Yes?
me, no sé cómo decirlo, pero quiere decir que entonces, do you mind o would you mind más formal que el would you like.
Hold on. I don't know, no sé, permítame, no sé quién tiene el micrófono encendido, pero no se escucha. Can you please, guys, be careful with your microphones? Sorry, Azucena. Can you repeat your question, please?
Yes. No sé cómo decirlo, pero o sea que sería que do you mind o would you mind es más formal que would you like to.
Esto,
Similar.
esos son similars, pero would you like to son invitations, ¿ok? Por ejemplo, si usted quiere, no es lo mismo, digamos, invitar a alguien a hacer algo que pedirle un favor a alguien, ¿sí me explico? Entonces, would you like to es una expresión que se ocupa para hacer invitations only. Si usted quiere invitar, qué sé yo, a su mejor amiga, por ejemplo, le dice que quiere ir con ella a las películas, quiere ir al cine. So, en ese caso, se ocupa la expresión do you want to or would you like to, porque es una invitación la que estoy haciendo. Example, hey best friend, would you like to go to the movies with me? Ahí, ¿por qué? Porque estoy haciendo una invitación, all right? Entonces, las expressions would you like y do you mind son para hacer request, o sea, para pedir algo, ¿ok? ¿Cuál es la diferencia entre would you mind y do you mind? Would you mind se puede decir que es un context más polite, o sea, es más, oh my God, polite, como más educado,
Educado.
educado, yeah, sorry, más educado, ¿ok? Would you mind? Do you mind es como un poquito menos formal que would you mind. En este segundo escenario, este que estamos viendo, cuando le pedimos un favor a alguien, o sea, en este escenario, would you mind y do you mind, como dice aquí, there is no difference in the meaning or in the politeness. ¿Por qué? Porque aquí cuando yo le pido un favor a alguien, la expresión básicamente significa lo mismo. There is no difference, ¿ok? Pero estas expresiones de would you mind and do you mind son para pedir algo, para hacer requests, ¿ok? Y las de would you like to son para hacer invitations, ¿ok?
Okay, thank you, teacher.
Yeah. No sé si, did I answer your question? A Susana le queda más clarito?
Yes, of course. Yes, of
Okay,
course. Thank you.
okay. My pleasure. Any other questions, guys?
Teacher, ¿y
Yes.
eso de gerund es el complemento en general o es algún verbo que va después de mine o algo así? No.
El gerund es lo que llamamos un verb en ing. Para que lo entendamos, si ve aquí los ejemplos, would you mind sharing, would you mind shifting. En este escenario, esa es la estructura que se sigue, would you mind y el gerund. O sea, would you mind sharing, el gerund nada más es el verbo en ing. Si yo quiero como agregar un complemento extra, ya sería esto, ¿ok? Pero el gerund itself es lo que llamamos el verb en ing.
Que se le agrega ing.
Ujú, sí,
Ah, ya.
okay. Any other questions, guys? Is it clear for everybody?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, okay, thank you. Now let's move to number 3. Any volunteers to help me with this one? Let's see, Mr. Francisco, help me reading this part, please.
Okay, to order someone to do something or ask a question, often angrily, student, I don't understand this, in a muffled voice. Teacher, would you mind standing up and
Repeating yourself.
repeating yourself? Examples. Would you mind telling us why you late? Do you mind leaving the classroom right now? Would you mind stop sticking your nose in your business? This is a polite way to show your anger at someone and demand the person to do or stop doing something. Not that you must have the authority to speak this way with someone else. The person may get offended.
Offended.
And
Thank you. Okay, so usage number 3 for would you mind or do you mind expressions. When we order, when we make a command, or when we ask a question to somebody, but look at this in a basically angry way, okay? This is like the usage number 3 for these expressions. Let's imagine that you are with your couple, either your boyfriend or girlfriend, and you have a date. Let's imagine that you were going to go to the movies with him or with her. And when you were texting, you said, okay, we will be at the cinema at 2 p.m. That was the date. You get to the cinema, it's 2 p.m. and your couple is not there. Then you start texting him or texting her. You call him, you call her, and the person doesn't show up. He doesn't answer. And the person appears like an hour later. Okay? Of course, you are very angry at that point. You're angry with that person at that point. So you use the expression, would you mind telling me why you didn't answer your phone? Would you mind telling me why you came late? Do you mind explaining me what happened? This is like an expression that we use when we want to ask something but in the scenario when we are actually upset or angry about a situation. And it is important that we have like the confidence to talk to that person that way, okay? If you ask this type of expressions to somebody that you don't know, alguien que no conoce at all, que nunca ha visto, que nunca ha hablado, if you use this expression, it could be a little bit tough. Puede escucharse pesado para esa persona. So you must have the confidence like to ask this type of like questions to somebody in this specific scenario. ¿Hay preguntas acerca de este escenario? Hello?
Teach.
Yes?
¿Qué quiere decir after angrily? Angrily?
Angrily, mayormente enojado o molesto. When you're upset, when you're mad.
Okay.
Okay, guys, este scenario o se usan las expressions would you mind or do you mind en este escenario cuando nosotros estamos molestos por algo, ¿ok? Cuando algo nos molesta, cuando estamos enojados, por eso les ponía el ejemplo, que imagínense que quedan con alguien a tal hora, pero esa persona llega tarde. Entonces, ¿qué es lo que hace uno? Empieza a llamarles, empieza a textearles, no aparece, no contesta, uno ya se molesta, right? We're upset. Entonces ahí, cuando ya la persona aparece, da señales de vida, es como que, hey, ¿qué pasó? ¿Dónde está? Nosotros empezamos con esas preguntas, right? Pero en este escenario ocupamos en English these expressions. Would you mind telling me why you were late? Would you mind telling me why you didn't answer your phone? Esto se ocupa en un escenario en el que nosotros nos molesta algo. O sea, es una pregunta, pero cuando estamos como con una molestia, con algo que is upsetting for us. Yes, así usamos esta expresión en este específico escenario. ¿Ok? No sé si les queda claro o hay dudas acerca de estas expresiones. Would you mind and do you mind?
It's clear.
Clear.
Okay. Okay. Very good. All right. Now, I want you to explain to me when do I use the form would you like to? In which context do I use that form? Would you like to or do you like to?
For an invitation.
Invitations, example. Who can give an example using do you like to? Examples?
Do you like
to go to the park?
Okay. What about using would you like to? Would you like to? One example?
Would you like to go with me to the cinema?
Okay, would you like to go with me to the cinema? Very good. And now, who can tell me the three scenario, well, the first scenario in which I use the expressions would you mind or do you mind? What is the first scenario? The first scenario when I use would you mind or do you mind?
When I need a favor?
Okay, that's the second. But yes, we use it to request for a favor to somebody. And what is the structure when I request for a favor? Would you mind?
Plus a gerund.
Exactly. Would you mind? And the gerund. Gerund means like the verb in ing. Okay. Who can give me an example of that expression? Would you mind?
Would you mind going to the supermarket?
Okay. Supermarket. Very good. Another example?
Me,
Somebody
teacher.
else? Go.
Would you mind open the window?
Opening the window.
The window.
Okay.
Sorry.
Very good. What are the other two scenarios? There are three scenarios in which we use those expressions. Catherine already said one. When we ask a favor, what are the other two scenarios?
The three is like to do a question, but in like an angry.
Exactly, when you're angry. Give me an example, Mayra, please.
Would you mind telling me why you don't answer to me?
Okay, very good. Another example, guys. Hello. Another example of the third scenario.
Teacher, how do you say en, bueno, la expresión, would you mind lowering, bajar volumen a la música?
Lowering the volume, you can say, or turning the volume down. Turning the volume down would be.
Would you mind lowering the volume down?
Okay, very good. I'm putting it in the chat, okay. Bajar o subir volumen, turning. Turning up para arriba o turning down para abajo, okay. Very good. And todavía nos falta un escenario, el primero. When do we use would you mind or do you mind in the first scenario?
To
To take someone's permission?
Exactly, to ask permissions. Permissions. Thank you, Magali. One example to ask permission about something.
Would you mind if take this candy?
If I take this candy. Excellent. Thank you, Magali. Okay, very good, guys. Thank you. Questions about the topic? Is there something that is not clear for you? No?
And can you explain once again the first form?
Sure. Give me 1 second. I will project the screen. Okay. Do you see the screen, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So the first scenario of using would you mind and do you mind is when we want to ask permission for something. Normally when we ask permission, guys, what do we say? Cuando pedimos permiso para algo, ¿qué decimos?
¿Me das permiso o puedo?
Okay. In English, how do we say it? Imagine that you want to go to the bathroom. How do you say this?
May I go to the bathroom?
Okay, exactly. We use may I go to the bathroom? Can I go to the bathroom? So basically we just change the structure. Instead of saying, can I go to the bathroom? You can say, would you mind if I go to the bathroom? Would you mind if I answer this phone call? Imagínense que les están llamando y usted tiene que contestar. Would you mind if I answer this phone call? And the structure, guys, goes like this. Usamos la expression, would you mind? Y ocupamos esta clause. Esto if es una cláusula, una clause, ¿ok? Would you mind if? Y luego va nuestro sujeto and the verb. Would you mind if I sit here? Eso es un error, ¿ok? Se me fue el sat en vez del sit, pero lo correcto es el verbo en forma base, ¿ok? Would you mind if I sit here? Would you mind if I go to the bathroom? Would you mind if I answer this phone call? Would you mind if I go to the hospital today and I miss my class? Would you mind if I drink water? Es pedir permiso, basically, pero instead of saying, can I or may I, decimos el would you mind if. Es basically the same way, solo que ocupamos esa expression. No sé si queda claro esto.
Yes.
Mayra, is it clear? Yes?
Yes, but the if is just for the first person.
For all of the subjects. Would you mind, for example, would you mind if she goes to the bathroom? Would you mind if she answers this phone call? Would you mind if we go to the beach? Algo así, okay?
Okay.
It's for all of the subjects.
Okay, very clear. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Any other questions, guys? Hello? ¿Sí está claro para todos?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Okay, just making a quick recap. Vamos solo un recap rapidito. Okay. Making invitations, ocupamos would you like to. Would you like to. Eso es para hacer invitations only, okay? And remember, Aquí en el would you like to, el verbo después de esa preposition, after to, siempre va en base form, ¿ok? Would you like to come to the movies? Would you like to go to the beach? Would you like to go for a coffee? ¿Ok? That is con la expresión would you like to or do you like to. Eso es para hacer invitation. How do we accept invitations? Hey guys, would you like to chocolate? Yes, that's okay. Yes, I would like to. Or yes, that would be great. Okay. How do we deny invitations when we don't want to? Hey guys, would you like chocolate? No, thank you. No, I'm fine. And that's it, okay? Or we can use this one. No, thank you. I would prefer, o sea, si usted prefiere otra cosa, si yo le ofrezco un chocolate, for example, would you like a chocolate? No, thank you. I would prefer a lollipop, let's say, en caso de que quiera otra cosa, all right? And now, bueno, estos eran los ejemplos. Now, con las expressions, would you mind to and do you mind? Would you mind and do you mind are used in different scenarios. El would you like to es para hacer invitations, ¿ok? El would you mind y el do you mind es usado para hacer como request, para hacer solicitudes, pedir permiso, etc. Se usa en tres diferentes escenarios. Three scenarios. Number one, to ask permission, para pedir permiso de algo. Generally, when we ask for permission, we say, hey, teacher, can I go for water? Teacher, can I drink coffee? Teacher, can I go to the bathroom? And that's okay. Eso es lo que generalmente sabemos. Eso simplemente es otra manera de hacerlo. All right, this is a different way to do it. The difference es que esto es como un poco más formal, incluso que usar can I or may I. All right. So, permission. ¿Cuál es la estructura? Would you mind? Y usamos esto, el if, importante. Cuando pedimos permiso usamos el if y después del if básicamente se sigue la estructura del simple present. Would you mind if I sit here? Would you mind if I go to the bathroom? Would you mind if she answers these phone calls? Si usamos third person, acuérdese que el verbo que acompaña a la tercera persona le agregamos la S, all right? Esto es con permission. Number two, scenario number two. Para pedir un favor, when we request a favor to somebody. En este escenario, en el escenario número 2, there is no difference between would you like to, I'm sorry, between would you mind and do you mind. Basically, it's the same. La estructura cambia. The structure changes a little bit. ¿Cómo le hacemos? Usamos would you mind or do you mind plus the gerund. When you see gerund, let's remember that the verb is ing, okay? Would you mind sharing your food? Would you mind shifting a bit? Would you mind borrowing me some money? Would you mind going to the supermarket with me? Ese escenario es para pedir favores. When we ask for favors to someone, okay? And the last one, este, es para ordenar o preguntar algo a alguien, pero cuando estamos en un contexto que we are upset, we are angry, estamos molestos por algo. Por eso les ponía el escenario, que a veces quedamos con alguien, esa persona llega tarde, no nos contestaba, nos sigue esperando, of course we are angry, we are upset. So when that person appears, ya cuando da luz de vida, cuando aparece, entonces le preguntamos, would you mind telling me why you were late? Would you mind telling me why you didn't answer your phone? Yes. Esto lo hacemos con una cuestión cuando estamos enojados. Y otra cosa bien importante acerca de esta expresión es que we need to have confidence with the person. Hay que tener como un vínculo o confianza con esa persona. Porque si usamos este tipo de questions con una persona que no conocemos, se lo puede tomar mal, puede sonar pesado para esa persona, all right? Entonces, these are the three usages of would you mind and do you mind. And now we will go with this activity. I want you to give me examples, guys, using would you mind or do you mind according to what you see in these videos, all right? They are smoking. So how can we make a request using would you mind or do you mind, guys? How can we make a request about this scenario? Somebody? If somebody is smoking, how do you request this person not to do it? ¿Nadie? No está claro el tema. Yes, Adriana?
Puede poner la pantalla, por favor.
Okay, give me one moment.
Thank you.
There you go. Okay. This is the scenario. They are smoking. Okay, so imagine that you have to request them not to smoke. How would you do it?
Okay. I guess I use would you mind?
Mm-hmm.
Would you mind not smoking here?
Okay, would you mind not smoking here? Very good. Thank you, Adriana. Now, second scenario. Here, somebody's watching TV. Imagine any scenario. Cualquier escenario que se pueda imaginar. How can we use?
Would you mind to turn off the TV?
Okay, would you mind turning off the TV? Very good. Now, next scenario. This one. A person is drinking alcohol or a person is drunk. What can you say?
Would you mind stopping drink?
Stopping drinking alcohol. Very good. And now the next one. Okay. So they are eating.
Do you mind passing the bread?
Okay, would you mind passing the breaths? Another scenario. Imagine that you just got there, usted acaba de llegar, and that there is an empty seat. Okay, and you want to sit there. You can also say, do you mind if I sit here? Eso podría ser like another example with this scenario. Okay, very good. Would you mind passing the bread? Excellent. And this scenario.
Do you mind if you close the window?
Windows.
Okay, very good. Very good. I think that's the last one. Oh no, we have one more. This one. Imagine that somebody's calling, somebody's saving a phone number. How can we make an example about this?
Do you mind calling my doctor?
Okay, would you mind calling my doctor? Very good. And let's see. Yeah, this was the last scenario. Let's go to a little game. Guys, give me a number.
7.
7, okay. Oh no, no points. Another number?
3.
Okay, number 3. Okay, what do you say if you want someone to open the window? Somebody.
Would you mind opening the window?
Okay, would you mind opening the window? Exactly, very good. Another number, guys.
5.
10, okay. This is a scenario. Is it all right if I use your car? How can you make a request? This is a scenario.
Would you mind if I use your car?
Okay, let's see. Exactly. Would you mind if I use your car? Very good. Now, next number, guys.
15.
15. No points. Okay, another number.
1.
Number 1. Okay, what do you say if you want someone to smoke somewhere else?
Would you mind to stopping to smoke here?
Okay, to stopping, you have to remove the preposition.
Okay.
There
Okay.
will be, we can say, do you mind or would you mind smoking
Okay.
somewhere else?
We're here.
Okay.
Okay.
Very good. Another number, guys?
11.
11. Okay. What do you say if you want someone to buy a bottle of water?
Would you mind
Would you
buy
mind
me a bottle
buying
of
me?
water?
Okay. Would you mind buying me? Exactly. Would you mind or do you mind buying me a bottle of water? Excellent. Another number.
12.
12. Okay, 50 extra points. Another number.
9.
9. Okay. What do you say if you want to make a cup of tea?
If you mind if I make a cup of tea?
Okay. Yes. Do you mind if I make a cup of tea? Do you mind if I make a cup of tea? Very good.
Do you, we
Yes.
can say making?
If
No.
you don't use the clause if, yes. Would you mind making a cup of tea? In that case, it's okay. Another number, guys.
2.
2. Okay. Could you clean the table for me? This is the scenario. Clean the table. How can we make the request?
Would you mind cleaning the table for me?
Okay. Very good. Would you mind cleaning the table for me? Excellent. Another number, guys.
5.
Okay. Can I try on your shoes? This is the scenario. Try on your shoes. Do you mind?
If I try on your shoes?
Okay. Do you mind if I try on your shoes? Excellent. Another number.
8.
Okay. What do you say if you want to ask a question?
Do you mind if I can ask you something or asking you?
Okay. Okay. If we use the clause if, remember, cuando se usa la cláusula if, solo va el simple present. Okay. No se ocupa
Okay.
el can o el gerund. No, sino do you mind if I ask a question or would you mind if I ask a question? Okay. And next one.
6.
Okay. What do you say if you want to sit on the bench? Bench, by the way, this is a bench. Okay. Yes, what do we say, guys?
Would you mind if I sit here?
Okay. Would you mind if I sit on the bench? Very good. Another number, guys.
4.
4?
Yes.
Yes, okay. What do you say if you want someone to take a photo of you?
Would you mind taking me a photo, please?
Okay. Yes, would you mind? Do you mind taking a photo for me or taking me a photo? Excellent. Number. 6. I think
16.
I heard 16. Okay. Oh, no, no point. Another number.
13.
13.
13. What do you say if you want to turn on the air conditioner?
Would you mind
Mm-hmm.
to
My turning
turn
on
off
the
the
air
air conditioner?
Okay, let's see. Yes. Do you mind if I turn on the air conditioner? Abbreviation, guys, of air conditioner, AC. Okay. In case you see A/C, that is air conditioner. Okay. And the last one. What do you say if you want to visit the tribal villages? Una vía tribal. What do we say if you want to go there?
Would you mind if I visit the tribal villages?
Exactly. Do you mind or would you mind if I visit the tribal villages? Okay, very good. Excellent job, guys. Now we will go to the speaking activity. And we have a role play for today. This is what you will do. You will create a role play between a boss and his or her employee, in which you have to apply the grammar. That means the would you mind, do you mind, structure that we learned today. Let's see, Kevin, can you be the employee and I will be the boss?
Sure.
Okay. Imagine that your name is Carlos, right? Carlos,
Okay.
could you come to my office for one moment, please?
Sure. What can I do for you?
We have an important delivery for tomorrow, and I was told that the person in charge of delivering those documents got sick today.
Oh, I am very sorry to know that.
Yes, it is a big problem. Would you mind working overtime today so we can complete those documents?
I wouldn't mind. I can stay later. But is it possible that I work overtime and you can let me work any other day that I need?
Sure, we can do that.
Would you mind sending me an email about how we will proceed? It is
Proceed.
used proceed. It is used for backup for
Purposes.
poses.
Purposes. Okay, not a problem. I will send it right away, and thank you for your help. So guys, if you want, I am going to send a picture of this script to the WhatsApp group. Where is it? Okay, I have a lot of messages. Okay. So I sent the role play to the WhatsApp group. Role play, guys, means like a dramatization, right? You have to pretend that one of you is the boss and the other person is the employee. O sea, un jefe y un empleado. And let's use the grammar that we learned. Do you mind? Would you mind? And you imagine the context. Yo solo les puse un ejemplo. That is my example. You can create a different one if you wish. But what I care or what I want is that you use the grammar. That's my point, okay? ¿Hay preguntas acerca de lo que vamos a hacer ahorita? Is it clear for everybody? Yes, okay. Let me put you in couples. Give me 1 second. One moment. Let's see. Recreate. Let's see. Okay, 8, all right. So I'm gonna open the breakout rooms. Please accept the invite so we can go and create the role play. You will have, I think we have 6 or 7 minutes, okay?
Teacher, in my breakout room, there are 3 people.
There are how many, I'm sorry?
3?
Okay, espérame. Se salió del breakout room, ¿verdad?
Sí, es que habían 3 personas igual para decirle que habían 3.
Ah, okay, hold on. ¿En cuál estaba?
Estaba con Rosibel.
Okay, give me one moment.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put you in another one. Lo voy a poner en el 9 y lo voy a mandar a alguien más. The thing is that some students, they can't participate. Por eso mandé 3, porque maybe they're at the university or they are at the hospital. And I'm gonna put you in another one, okay? Give me one moment.
Okay. Okay.
Hacer una conversación utilizando would you like o would you mind, do you mind.
¿Una qué?
Una conversación.
Ah, ya.
Conversation.
Mm. No sé cómo iniciamos entonces.
Estoy buscando un cuaderno.
Ok, entonces, así como el ejemplo.
Ajá, creo que más o menos así iba a ser.
Que usted se llama, pero quiero ver el nombre.
Azucena. That's her
Azucena,
name.
¿verdad? Azucena, could you come to my, could you come to
Hospital, would you go to you
the hospital?
Hospital. Ajá. And then, ay, no veo porque veo mi jeta aquí. And then bus. Yes. For example, yes. ¿Cuánto tiempo? Teacher, how do you say cuánto tiempo necesitas? Que el jefe le pregunte al empleado.
You can say how much time do you need? Let me put it in the chat. How much time do you need? Esa es una. O puede poner how many hours do you need? Cualquiera de las dos.
Thank you, teacher.
How much
time do you need?
answer? Going. Give me.
Inviting. No. Would you like to come to cinema with me?
I wouldn't like the cinema, but I would like to the park with you.
I'll go
Wouldn't like
Okay.
to
The cinema.
the cinema. The cinema.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But I would like to the park with you.
Repeat, please. I don't hear you. I wouldn't like to the cinema, huh?
But I would like
But I would
to go
to go,
to the park
to
With you.
Okay. Okay, it is okay. Uh, we will meet tomorrow.
You. When it's going to be the meeting?
Okay. What point will aboard in the meeting?
Sorry, can you repeat? Maybe
De que ya los puntos que se tocarían en la reunión.
Ah, maybe like if I wouldn't mind to send you which are the points, maybe. So I told
Would you mind?
Would you mind?
Ajá.
Start
Escríbelo en el chat. Thread.
returning to work tomorrow?
Returning. A ver.
Would you mind?
Returning. Would you mind returning to your work tomorrow?
El mismo que sí, pero va conforme la pregunta. Es como cuando decir yes, I do.
Let's write it.
Era would you mind? Would you mind? ¿Cómo era lo de los documentos que dijo? ¿Te importaría tenerme los documentos? Would you mind?
For the delivering those documents tomorrow.
Delivering.
Lo hacemos.
Y después contestaría como I want you. I want you mind. O algo en mind.
What are you saying, Magali? ¿O qué quiere decir? ¿O por dónde van en el roleplay?
Bueno, nosotros entendimos que tenemos que hacer otro escenario parecido de jefe.
Sí, o sea, un escenario entre un jefe y un empleado puede ser, pero en el que usen, no en todas las oraciones, claro está, porque no puede ser todo el roleplay de would you mind, do you mind, pero alguna situación en la que se utilicen ese tipo de phrases, o en un escenario donde se utilice eso, ajá.
Sí, ahorita estamos como diciendo que sí.
Formulating.
Ajá.
Las dos están desde compu. ¿Quién está desde compu? O las dos están desde el teléfono.
Yo estoy desde el teléfono.
Ok, y usted, Magali, desde el teléfono.
No, yo sí de la computadora. Ajá.
Una buena práctica que les recomiendo para este tipo de activities, when we do role plays, when we do worksheets, que trabajemos como hojas de trabajo a la redundancia, you can, if you are in a computer, you can open a notepad or open a Word document, lo proyecta quien tenga compu y ahí van trabajando como para darle visibilidad a todos, ¿ok? Lo he visto muchos de sus compañeros, they are doing the same y les está ayudando bastante to give ideas, to participate. So that's my recommendation. If you have a computer, Magali, maybe you can open en su compu, busque Notepad o si no habrá un documento de Word o algo donde pueda hacer como notas. And you can project the screen, solo le da donde dice share screen. Todos están como allowed to share the screen, no hay problema, para que puedan ver, ir poniendo ideas y así. Okay,
Okay.
that's my recommendation. All right, let's
Okay.
continue, please. Let's
Okay.
continue.
Ponemos, would you mind?
Would you mind?
Would you mind?
You
Would you mind
you do
to do
the exam today.
to do the exam today after the class?
After the class.
Pero entonces, would you mind to do the exam today after the class? Would you mind if, sería el would you mind if, ¿verdad?
Ajá.
Would you mind if
Do.
would you mind if to do? O se le teacher se le agregaría el you en este caso.
¿Qué quiere decir? Would you mind?
Would you mind? Es que le pusimos como would you mind to do the exam today after the class? Es una pregunta.
Yes.
Entonces sería would you mind if
You do. If you do
you
the
do?
exam. Yes.
If you do. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
If you do. Se elimina el tú entonces.
Yes,
Ah.
in this case, yes.
Ajá. Thank you. Vamos entonces con el siguiente. Sería la respuesta de él. Ajá. Sure, I can do that. I can do that. Ahora sería la teacher. Would you mind sending me an email about how we do it just for backup?
Would you mind coming
When you finish your class? Podría ser, it could be. Would you mind?
Would you mind?
Would you mind
Coming
with me?
after classes.
Uh-huh.
The class.
After the class.
The class.
No, when you finish your class.
Both ways are correct, las dos maneras. Estaría bien.
Okay. When you finish your class. Vaya, y sería el último de él. Voy a poner yes, of course.
Yes, of course. Thank you
Ajá,
for
ajá.
your help.
Yes, of course. Entonces yo le voy a mandar esto por el Zoom chat, solo para que usted lo vea. Ahí
Okay.
lo revisa.
Gracias.
Yes, of course.
Okay. Okay, we're back. And let's see who will be our participant that would like to listen to. Kevin, who was your classmate?
Let me see. I don't know the name. Francisco.
Francisco. Okay, guys, go ahead. We're paying attention to you.
De nuevo hacemos acá la conversación, ¿verdad?
Yes.
Okay, Kevin, would you mind sending me a schedule of our work?
I wouldn't mind. I will send you the schedule for the workers.
Okay, and send me a email, please. If we have any activity or have a meeting this week.
Okay, I will send you an email if you have activity for this week. And would you mind to would you mind giving me your email address, please?
I'm sorry, I don't understand the end of.
And would you mind giving me your email address, maybe?
He wants your email address.
Ah, okay, I will send you in a text a message. And mm,
That's it, teacher.
Hey guys,
que
that's too short.
es que es
Un poquito.
difícil para sacarme.
Okay. All right. I just have two corrections.
Okay.
Work schedule. Así se dice horario de trabajo, work schedule. Okay. And in your case, Francisco, he was asking you for your email address. Y usted dijo, I will send you. Okay. So in this case, sería I will send it, porque estamos hablando del email. I will send it in a text. Si usted quiere decir, te lo voy a mandar, I will send it to you. Ok, así sería otra forma. I will send it to you. Okay. I put the corrections in the chat so you can take notes. And let's see, Kevin, can you please select someone else?
Sure, let me see. Maybe Mayra.
Okay, Miss Mayra, go ahead.
Okay.
Mayra and Adriana, right?
Yes.
Go ahead, girls.
Wait a minute, please. Okay. Teacher, would you mind if I talk with you?
Sure. What can I... Ah, no, era al revés. Yo primero soy el estudiante
Okay.
y usted el... Sorry. Teacher, would you mind if I talk with you?
Sure. What can I do for you?
I feel very sick and we have an exam tomorrow, so I need to go to the doctor at the morning.
I'm sorry to know that.
Yes, it is complicated. Would you mind if I miss the class tomorrow?
You have an important exam. Would you mind if you do the exam today after the class?
Sure, I can do that.
Would you mind coming with me when you finish your class?
Yes, of course. Thank you for your help. And that's all.
Okay, very good. That was excellent, girls. Thank you so
Thank
much for
you.
your job. Mayra, please pick someone else.
Aide.
Aide, where are you? Oh, she's here. Okay, Aide, who was your classmate?
Magali.
Okay,
Okay.
Magali. Oh yeah, she's here. Okay, go ahead, girl.
Okay, Aide, would you mind come to my office in this moment, please?
Of course.
Okay. Would you mind if you make this report?
I wouldn't. Would you mind if I give you in 2 hours?
It's okay in 2 hours. Can you send me an email, please?
Yes, I will send you an email. No problem.
Thank you for your help. Good luck, Aide.
Thank you.
Okay, very good job, girls. Hold on. Just some feedback. Magali, would you mind coming? Okay, would you mind coming to my office? And the pronunciation of preparar in English is prepare. En la A va la intonation prepare, okay? That will be my recommendation. And I want to show you something, guys. I want to, where are the images? Here, I think. Okay, I want to congratulate, do you see my pictures, guys? Yes?
Yes.
Okay, so this is like recognition and also a recommendation. Una recomendación que les hacía a algunos, pero quiero felicitar a Xiomara y a Dora. También tenemos a Catherine, a Sujei y a Glendy por hacer estas prácticas. Y tenemos a, oh my God, I had someone else. Oh, this one, Walter and Naidelin. Very good. Guys, when we're practicing, si quisiera que if you have a computer, if you connect to the class from a computer, you can do this because this helps you a lot. Esto les ayuda muchísimo. Por ejemplo, se ve bien organizado el script que tenía Walter con Naidelin. ¿Para qué? Para que, pues, number one, we have visibility, que podamos ver lo que estamos haciendo. This is a conversation, ¿ok? Van a haber ocasiones en las que solo le puede dejar como questions para que you talk. If you can, if you want, you can do this. Si lo quieren, lo pueden hacer. A veces les voy a poner en parejas a trabajar worksheets, o sea, como hojas de trabajo. Pueden hacer lo mismo. You can open a notepad, or in this case, this is Paint, if I'm not mistaken. Y ahí van poniendo las respuestas de los ejercicios, all right? So you can give visibility, you can help each other para que se ayuden en esta parte. Así que los que hacen esto, congratulations, guys. Vi solo a estos tres grupos. Si hubo alguien más y se me escapó, I'm sorry. Si usted lo está haciendo y no comparte la pantalla, that's okay, pero que hagan esto les ayuda bastante. Así que very good. Those are good practices y les animo a todos a que en realidad lo hagan. Give me one moment. I want to share the screen because I want to show you the homework for this week. Give me 1 second. And where is the presentation? It's here. Okay. Do you see my screen, guys?
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
Okay.
Yes.
So this is the homework that we have in the platforms for this week, okay? Today is Monday. Si se fijan, esto lo cubrimos la semana pasada. Los object pronouns, subject pronoun, possessive adjective, possessive pronoun. This is something que basically de 3.0 al 3.2.3, esto lo vimos la semana pasada. Y estos últimos tres son los que vimos hoy. Would you like to, do you like to, okay? So, esta unidad se puede decir que la cubrimos en 2 días. So, it's very short, very simple. Unit 4 la vamos a empezar a trabajar mañana con respecto a los topics, okay? Tomorrow we will start with simple past, with verb to be in past, así que mañana nos vamos a meter full de lleno al pasado. Y toda esta semana, this week and next week, we will discuss a lot in past because el pasado como tal no es difícil, es sencillo, just actions in the past. Lo difícil es la pronunciation. Eso es lo que es un poquito tricky because tenemos los regular verbs, los irregular verbs y lo tricky está en los regular verbs porque ahí está como lo difficult de la pronunciation. However, it's not impossible. It's actually easy as long as we study and we practice. Así que today, si pueden, terminen la unidad 3 porque eso, como les digo, lo vimos la semana pasada y eso hoy lo terminamos. So, it's not gonna take you a long time. Y eso vamos a empezar mañana. Y para el final de la semana, that means on Friday or Saturday, the latest, lo más tarde el sábado, las 3 y la 4 unidad tienen que estar terminados. And also this exam, el examen de la unidad 3 y 4, sorry. Do you have questions about the homework, guys?
I have a question, but it's not to homework, is for the quiz.
This one?
No. The other quiz.
El que les mandé por el link, el que hicieron en la semana,
Yes.
Yes.
Can you confirm if you received my
Hold on,
note?
let me see. Let me see. I actually have the grades here. Let me look it
But
up.
I send you for WhatsApp.
Hold on. Do you have access to your WhatsApp right now, Mayra?
Yes.
Can you send me a dot? Envíame algo ahí, un emoji o un punto.
Okay, wait a minute.
Please.
Me too,
Let's see.
teacher.
Who had another question? Sorry, guys. ¿Quién tenía otra pregunta?
Teacher,
Yo también, teacher, no tengo respuesta
I
si
have
lo
this
recibió.
question.
Bye. Espérenme. Mayra, where is Mayra? Yeah, Mayra, I got your score here and it's also updated. So don't worry.
Thank you.
Lo único que no tengo, Mayra, es, do you remember last week's presentation? La presentación que tuvimos en Friday. I still don't
Yes.
have it, so I'm going to give you the chance to send me the voice note, okay? So send me your presentation in voice note para que no perdamos la nota, please.
Okay, thank you.
Y me recuerdo que alguien más la semana pasada no pudo presentar. I don't remember who the person was, pero si alguien no presentó la semana pasada por X o Y problema, envíenme en una voice note su presentation with your full name and I'm gonna give you the score. ¿Quién más tenía preguntas? Sorry.
Teacher, yo igual quisiera saber si le llegó mi...
Caro, let me see.
Sí.
Caro. Where's Caro? Hold on. Caro, yes, I got your score. It's here.
Okay, thank you.
Teacher,
Somebody else?
I
Teacher.
have a question.
Espérame, uno a la vez. Yes, Uhey?
Yo también quería hacer si le llegó mi nota.
Okay,
Que solo vi que me dejó en visto.
I'm sorry, guys. Yes, I have your score, Edith. Sí, Edith, tengo su score aquí updated. And Asu, you had a question?
Yes, I have the same question.
El score. Okay, let me see. Asu, yes, I got your score as well. If you see, guys, let me show you the chart. Les voy a mostrar el cuadro. Okay. Do you see my, espérame, hoy sí. Do you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So, this is the first quiz, el que le hicieron la semana pasada que me mandaron la captura. Estas son las notas, all right? Las personas que aparecen zero es porque I didn't receive anything. Si hay alguien que está aquí en cero y que sí me mandó su score, envíenme otra vez la captura y yo se lo actualizo aquí. Ahorita solo tenemos dos notas, que es el quiz que les mandé la semana pasada, que es este, y el examen oral, que fue la presentation que hicimos la semana pasada. Tengo dos personas, Mayra, usted es una, envíenmelo porque ahorita se lo tiene a cero. Y la otra persona fue Jair y María José también tengo, que you don't have score porque no presentamos, ¿ok? The rest, aquí está su nota. De second exam, guys, desde ya les digo que este segundo examen, José Roberto al WhatsApp, el test que les mandé la semana pasada me lo hace y lo envía al WhatsApp. El deadline era el domingo, lo expliqué la semana pasada, así que please, let's be attentive in the class. Pero puede enviarlo para que yo se lo actualice acá. Así que me lo envían por WhatsApp, por favor. This exam, guys, the second exam, this is going to be an interview, all right? Desde ya les digo, esta entrevista va a ser la última del módulo. We will finish the module, ya les digo. Ok, vamos a finalizar módulo 21 de junio. This is the last day, ok? So most likely, I'm going to start the interviews el 20. 20-21 va a ser oral interviews with me, not in group, only with me. What am I going to ask you? Everything that we see in the module. Quiere decir que los temas de los que vamos a tener preguntas va a ser el simple future, of course, un poquito de simple present porque es algo que lo traemos desde basic 1 y basic 2 y simple past. All right, porque we will study in basic 3 the simple past. So those are going to be the questions for the interview y las entrevistas 2021. So please, métale. And that's it. Basically, guys, do you have any other questions? Hello? Question? Okay, very good. Okay, guys, so that's it in this case. Let's see.